All right, so this is gonna be a quick fucking audit. So we're here at the St. Joseph County Jail. I got that motherfucker with me. And so basically, what this is that motherfucker freedom to film there. He was arrested. What, about 6 months ago? Was it?
Something like that.
I believe last August, was it, or September? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, so he was arrested back here where we're going last November. I should have brought fucking gloves. It's fucking, May. Well, excuse me. It's the 27th of goddamn April, and it's fucking snow on the ground. This is fucking intolerable. Anyway, so he was arrested where we're going here. Now, Don said, well, freedom to film, Don, whatever the fuck. He said that they've closed off this access road here. So I'm gonna cross the street. Let's just fucking cross. Let's cross the street here, man. There's, well, I don't know, maybe here or down here, maybe. There's the St. Joseph County Jail. Now, I did some inquiring upon this because they closed this fucking street down. Be careful, the sidewalk is fucking slick, dude. And basically, the South Bend police chief, he called up the South Bend Public Works Department, and he said something to the effect there's a security breach or whatever back on that access road by his police department, so he's closing it down. So it's now a restricted area. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna walk down here. This is Lafayette here. And we're gonna walk down on Lafayette Street. This is the old Studebaker fucking building here where Mayor Pete had his fucking, announcement. He's a fag and, he loves rainbows and fucking unicorns and he's gonna run for president. So this is Studebaker Building 84 here. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk on the back side here. There's no way in holy fucking hell they could say that we're actually, in a restricted area. And so there's no question I'm in the right. So we're gonna walk along here. It's gonna be a few fucking minutes. I should have brought fucking gloves for this bullshit. And eventually we're gonna get back to where he was arrested in fucking November. And we're gonna see if fucking stupid is going to occur. Now, you see the headlights there? That is the back of South Bend PD Police Department there. I don't know how good this fucking phone is, but you can fucking see a fucking cars leaving going for duty. Now if it's coming back here or whatever, but you haven't missed anything. So the city of South Bend and a development group has refurbished all this here. It looks nice. Whew. This is going to be a quick audit, folks. This is going to be a quickie. Fucking Purdue University is there. Their Poly Science Institute. So he's in full bitch mode. So you can actually come on this sidewalk, I would think. But if you want to stay back there, I guess that's fine. Asshole. I'll get you a skirt. So he's afraid he's going to get arrested, but anyway, so he has my back from about a half mile away. Yeah. So see the tail lights there, folks? That is South Bend PD there. So we'll see if they're gonna pay me. Never mind. I'm assuming they're probably watching my fucking live stream. I would assume. But just to kind of head this off, I know their argument's gonna be, well, you can't be back here because you don't have a legitimate business. And one, that exercising my constitutional right, that is my business. Two, they're going to say, oh, well, it's after hours. You can't be back here. And so this is going to be a publicly accessible sidewalk here that's owned and operated by the city of South Bend. So then the argument is that I can't walk on any public sidewalk then? Like, I can't walk on a public sidewalk, after hours. So using that logic, then you can't walk down there on Lafayette, then you can't walk in front of the jail and the South Bend Police Department on Sample then. So here we are. I'm gonna stay here about fucking 5 minutes, and that is fucking it. My hands are already fucking cold. I should bring gloves. But so about right here, let me see if I can. I say about right in here. Right here is where Freedom to Film was fucking hooked up and fucking in last November. So the argument they're going to make is this has been restricted here. Okay, so this has been restricted because the South Bend Chief of Police got butthurt. Okay, now I'm not on that. I'm on a public sidewalk here. I believe, does this go around? I'm going to stay right here. Now, this is just going to be just a preliminary test, but I'm going to come back eventually in later days and do some more things. But, this whole nonsense of this being fucking restricted here is, number one, the chief of police, there's a process you have to go through. And he didn't go through the proper process. He didn't, go to the Board of Public Works. He didn't have a meeting. He didn't have a hearing. He didn't fucking do any of the proper things that would be engaged to make this legal. So basically, from the information I've obtained, is he basically called up the head of the park department and said, hey, okay, now here's a vehicle coming back here. Now, whether this is an employee or what, but it says restricted access. So this vehicle shouldn't be back here. So I think this is selective enforcement. That's what this is going to be. And so if they're enforcing this, then that cop there should stop that truck there and put the cuffs on. Now, regardless if it's an employee here, doesn't fucking matter. That sign says restricted access. So then who's it restricted to? So is it restricted to me? Is it restricted to him? All very unclear to me at this point. And, if you try to get any records requests from the South Bend Legal Department, they don't answer questions. You try to fucking reach Mayor a booty of all booties, he can't be reached. So I would suspect they're probably not going to act fucking dumb now. But I'm also, really not inviting dumb. I'm just kind of halfway, inviting dumb. Public Works there, and then that goes around. I'm not even gonna go down there, but I will test this aspect of it. So this parking lot here is not fucking county property. It's not fucking city property. It is the property of the Studebaker complex over there. So I'm just gonna walk in the fucking parking lot here, and fucking, they can come and fucking talk to me and poke the button. So here's the parking lot of the old Studebaker complex, and so here's the access road in question. That is now, there's a line bike that has now been marked as restricted. Okay, but I'm not on that road, so I'm in the parking lot. So I really don't understand what the chief of police was trying to do except abuse his fucking authority. And I believe, this is just me talking out loud, a guy in a fucking parking lot that has his hands about to fall off. But I would say that, that every citizen that has to detour around because they use this to cut over there to Scott Street and to the other side of Sample, you guys should file a fucking lawsuit, because this restricted, access here is not by any means of anybody's imagination legal at all. So the last time I checked, the chief of police, he's not on the South Bend, city council. He's not the fucking mayor. He has no authority to close a goddamn fucking publicly owned street. Yet somehow he did it. And how there's no checks and balances? Oh, I know how there's no checks and balances, because our mayor is off in New Hampshire, Iowa. He's fucking around the country, fucking raising money, and doesn't give a shit about South Bend. That's what that seems like to me. Anyway, so I'm not even going to call this a successful test. This is just to see what the fuck's going on. But I hear sirens. So I'm gonna show you this sign again here, folks. My hands are fucking froze. You should have brought me gloves, sir. It's cold as fuck. So they have the ability to block it off here. Is that for us? That'd be nice if that were for us. So is this restricted to him then? So it says a restricted area. Can you guys see the sign or not? Probably not. So it says a restricted area, no trespassing government property. Okay, so what does that mean in English? I mean, it's there in Spanish, but it's the same thing. I mean, what does that mean? Does that mean that nobody can go back there? Just certain people, or people that have their hands in their pockets that work for the CIA, like Don? Or, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means, folks. So we're going to walk around the side of the building here. I'm still going to be live because these motherfuckers like to, to jump out of bushes and shit and fucking, maybe possibly try to rape your daddy. Now, here's some food for thought, people. I am technically, legally bound by a IC code. I cannot go on St. Joseph County property, and 401 West Sample is listed as a place I cannot go. Yet I have been arrested at least 3 times, and yet the county and the judge like to violate their own fucking order, yet they're using their order against me. So I don't understand how that works. And then, if I have enough ambition, we'll walk in front of the South Bend Police Department, and I've been trespassing there too. So I just haven't filed my lawsuit on that yet. But St. Joseph County is an unpleasant, a place to be. Oh, here's a piggy. Nope.
Okay. Good night.
Thank you. That's car 717. And that's car, I don't know what that is. So I don't understand why they ask if you need help. And then if you don't answer them, then they make it stupid. But, I'm too fucking cold to fucking play games. But so here's the jail I'm banned from. But guaranteed though, guaranteed, you know, if South Bend found some loosey-goose fucking probable cause to arrest me, oh, they would take me over there. But I can't be there though. How does that work? I'm so confused. Fucking cold. Oh, wait, what just happened? What just happened? So he's gonna be going to the piggery, and wow, the guy's not gonna hit the pedestrian. That is amazing. So somebody just said I don't have enough bucks to file lawsuits. It costs me all of the initial cost for me to file a lawsuit. Just my fucking, actual raw cost, not even counting in my time. We'll get to that later. Say ink and paper and postage to file fucking, 2 day is gonna be, I'd say I'll run about $8 to file a lawsuit. So I filed 2 lawsuits. I don't need any money to file a fucking lawsuit, just a few dollars, and I'm good to go. So here is I would assume this is probably a county employee here. Now, if you guys recall, Judge Broden, he modified my order, so now I can take photographs of county staff now. So before, I couldn't even do that. So here's the visitor's entrance, but I can't go there though. I'm not welcome. So
Then how could you go to jail then?
And that's my question. That is exactly how I'm going to spin it to the jury is, how the fuck can you find me guilty upon this order if I can't even be here in the courtroom or fucking go to jail or have the prosecutor's office even prosecute me? All good questions, Don. So here, so what this is, folks, this is a envelope that they give you after you get out of jail, and somebody just said fuck it and threw it down because that's their number there, that's their name, date, and they have a knife, so they put all knives in that, and that's something Flores. So some Mexican, another Mexican, they're taking over. Huh?
Between Mexicans and
Latinos. Well, I'm Guatemalan, bitch, so I know the difference.
Guatemalan?
I'm an 8th Guatemalan. I'm a part of the tribe.
Okay.
So maybe that's why I like Puerto Rican bitches so much. And Mexican food too for some reason.
Try to be safe.
Do you hear a car runner or something, Don?
What's that?
Do you hear a car runner? Oh. What?
I don't know if it sounds like some kind of...
Or is that the generator in the background? So this is for deliveries. Huh?
I was just telling my viewers that Swine here couldn't have picked a better
Okay, so
fucking night and
how about you tell your viewers that we had at least a good half-hour discussion upon you had to fucking put your dress back on upon. I don't want to get arrested. I gotta take a trip. And bitching and moaning. I had to get the fucking chocolate out, the ice cream. Good God, this guy bitches and moan. I felt like I was fucking dating him.
I tried to get this little girl.
Good God, and I want the ice cube trays, Don. Give me the ice cube trays. We're getting, 4 divorces. So I've been here many times. So is that new back there, that Cajun area back there?
That's that?
You see that caged-in area back there off the parking lot? Is that new or not? Has
Is
it?
that like a rec yard? Or?
No, there's no rec yards like that. They have rec yards that are like inside that have like a view to the, you know, to the actual outside, but there's no actual outside rec. What?
No, I'm talking
So why don't you actually go in and see if the lobby is open? Because I can't fucking go in.
Oh, you can't even.
No, I'm trespassing, bitch. No, no.
You can't even go.
I cannot report a crime. If you were to rape me, I cannot report it.
All right, I'll go look, but I know that I've seen a sign that says.
Or maybe you may get arrested. Oh, put the skirt on.
All right, I'll go up there.
No, you won't. You're gonna bitch out, and then you're gonna fucking, you know. Oh, there's more bacon. Very aggressive. That guy's trying to scare us. I feel in fear for my life. But you know, it just never ceases to amaze me, folks, why these cops act so stupid. So Donna's gonna be the version of me going on there. I have to stay here because I'm trespassed. So you should say you're Kyle Stone. You probably shouldn't do that because that's false identifying. Don't do that. Don't say you're me because that's a crime. So South Bend PD, they have tandem officers. So they are a little curious of Don. That bitch is a little curious. A little curiosity. Oh, here's a piggy. So he'll be okay. So is he gonna actually turn or is he gonna hold up traffic? So let's go down here and see what Donnie Pooh is doing. It's fucking April, folks. It's April! And there's ice! Fuck you, Mother Teresa! Bitch! Fucking lying, fucking conniving bitch. But I knew that fucking spring was not officially fucking here. Fucking lying cunt! Teasing me! So that's the, I can't pronounce it, but yeah. Basically a technology park. There's what they have there. So because I am trespassed, then I can't go on the property. Yes, I cannot go on South Bend PD property because I've been trespassed by Captain Noonan. So they open or closed? Is it? You know, I don't like this police chief. Is he still that Rafalski fucker?
Yeah. Coastline is giving me one finger. Well, yeah, the same captain that
Service, bravery, pride, and dedication. You know, and they should put, you know, a king of all wiretaps as well. And planting evidence and just outright they don't like fucking cameras. They need to add that there. They need a bigger fucking space in their building for all that. Well, folks, I think I'm about fucking done. Are you about done there, sir? I said, are you about done? Are you about finished?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
All right, all right. Huh?
Of the push in here.
So I want to move to Saudi Arabia, and I'm gonna, just basically pay off the sheiks, so that anybody who has their hands in their pockets will be automatically, both hands are chopped off because they're traitors of Saudi Arabia. So that nobody can fucking poison me, including you. And then there is a Budweiser.
And they also have.
So they have signs there. Okay, that I can understand. That's restricted there. I understand that. Yeah, well, I could,
No through traffic.
I could actually test it in the parking lot to see if they're going to actually arrest me for
I don't
trespassing.
want to see you get arrested.
Oh, I could, because that would strengthen my lawsuit.
I'm sure a lot of your viewers would like to see you.
Oh, everybody likes to see me fucking putting bracelets. That's the joy of most people's day.
They just put those signs in.
Did they?
Yeah, because Noman tested something while he was on
What
foot,
type of
so
cologne do you wear, dude? That shit travels.
like
Well, down when I'm dating, I mean, I don't even know how to respond. That's the first time a guy's actually asked me that, dude. I guess it's not horrible. I mean, I don't even know how to respond, Don.
as long as you don't respond by getting all touchy feelings.
I have no desire. Huh?
They're wondering. I think they're wondering how many viewers you have tonight.
5! You lazy bastard! 5! And one's calling me that I'm a mental case and I'm 2 portafile lawsuits. I got that to deal with. I got your cologne to deal with. And it's sleeting in April. Almost.
Goodness, bravery, pride.
Yeah, they need to add corruption, that they don't like cameras, they don't like black people, king of all wiretaps. They have a lot more to add. They need a bigger building.
False arrest.
Oh yeah, false arrest, false imprisonment, fucking stealing fucking property, stealing cars from private property. But, I mean, I find it odd that a cop would stop down there on Lafayette in the middle of the street to ask me if I'm okay. Like, obviously I'm okay. So I'll have to go to the next South Bend City Council meeting, but I don't think I can go to that because I can't go to the county city building. But I'll have to test that because that's a public meeting. But I will eventually get to all that nonsense and injunctions and lawsuits. I'm just busy with other shit, doing other fucking shit. Seems like a staff member of sorts. Huh, damn, it's cold. Well, Don chooses to exercise some rights, so we'll go back here and see what he's doing. What do you see?
It was coming down here and then
So, years ago, now, of course, this story is told through 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th, and 1,000 fucking, different, actually people that weren't even there just retelling the story. But years ago, there was a guy who was in St. Joseph County jail, and the legend goes that so at that time they had like these, battery-powered razors, and he used the blade, I guess, to cut through the bar, and I guess jimmy down, and then he had people waiting, and then that didn't work, and I think he stole a bread truck, or maybe that was somebody else who stole the bread truck, but yeah. And maybe I'm not even telling the story correctly, because it's been told to me fucking 100 different times by, a 100 different people, and so I don't even know if that's the right fucking context of the story. So you can Google it. I'm sure it's on Google quickly. Oh, what? We don't want that guy. There we go. Oh, fucking cold. So, I need to start, actually putting in my lawsuits, if it's actually training for my Leah, or if it's, something that these departments do upon that they ask you if you're okay. Like, I don't understand why they would ask somebody who's engaged in a constitutionally protected activity if they're okay. Yeah, mine are not going numb, they're numb. Huh? So, I want you guys just kind of notice, I understand it's cold out here, but every time I get within about fucking 5 feet of him, he's got to put his hand in his pockets for whatever reason. He has to, he's compelled to. And then I'm the crazy one. I gotta be crazy. So anyway, folks, I would say, I'm gonna cut this live. So you guys have a good